later date. I'm gonna teach you how to make it at home so you can have it and you can give it to your squad, because stress is crazy. And anytime, the body gets stressed out, cholesterol, it clots. That blood slow down, adrenals shoot off cortisol. It just becomes a big thing. And it creates malfunction and dysfunction in the body that's already firing at a low pace. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, hypertension is serious, man. A lot of people don't even know why. A lot of people keep wondering why. I continue to tell people, like, why it's important to be hydrated. Why it's important to, like, have 8 ounces of water before bed. Like, that's a friendly reminder that I should continue to drink water before bed, because I haven't been doing the best at that. Although I know that when you drink water before bed, it lessens the chance of having some sort of hypertensive problems. You know what I'm saying? So, got to make sure we stay hydrated. Got to make sure we stay hydrated. So, that's what's happening, bro. What's that? What else y'all got on y'all mind? What's going on, bro?
What's happening, bro?
I'm cooling, brother. I'm getting this live in. You heard me?
Yeah, man. Educate the people, man. Drop a little knowledge.
Hey, man. Doing what we do. For sure, for sure. I see you get to the money.
Drop a little jewels on them. You dig what I'm saying?
For sure.
But that information is wrapped up in your consultations that people can pay for.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
All they got to do is get the consultation, and they can get all the information they need.
I give the basics on my live. They have to come to me to get the real. You know what I'm saying?
You dig? I dig that. So, I just had to tap in real quick.
Oh, for sure, man. You know how we do.
You dig?
You know how we do, brother.
I got work to do.
Yeah. Into that work.
Right into it, Mace. Don't do that.
Yeah, man. Tell you got the people.
The people
watching.
The
people looking at it.
They don't know you're on the live right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got the people looking at it.
You got to push through that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Shit, man, get back to the business. I'm gonna finish this live, man. I'm gonna hit you up later.
All right, for sure. I'm tuned in.
Sure. No doubt. Love. Early.
Never.
So yeah, man. Nah, man. It's 3 degrees of separation for athletes. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 degrees separation for athletes. We're not 6 degrees separated. It's 3. Maybe even less when it comes to athletes. So that means if an athlete that's played at the college or the pro level, you 3 degrees separated from any given person. 3 degrees. The circle is way smaller amongst athletes. Way smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like, way smaller. Like, when I say 3 degrees, it's like I know somebody that knows somebody personally when it comes to athletes. You know what I'm saying? And that's not exemption. That's no exemption from anybody, because I know Scottie Pippen and Scottie Pippen knows Jordan. Scottie Pippen is a UCA alumni, that I've met several times and conversated with, and he a Sigma. So that exempts nobody when it comes to sports. You see what I'm saying? Same thing as we just look at primetime. I know several people that know primetime personally, including Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith is a Sigma. I met Emmett Smith several times. I've conversated with Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith knows Dion. I've conversated with Dion himself. So in sports, there's 3 degrees of separation. It's not 6. 6 is the world. So it may be 3, sometimes 2. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you got you gotta. If you're an athlete, college, pro, we 3 degrees separated, and that's every athlete, every single one. We 3 degrees separated. So yeah, man. Okay, so somebody asked me about something. Do you recommend sea moss? Yes, I do. I recommend sea moss highly because sea moss has the essential sugars, it has the calcium, magnesium, potassium, iodine. It has everything in balance because it comes from natural seawater. I recommend you add a little vanilla. I recommend you add a little cinnamon. I also recommend you add a little ginger, which makes it a booster shot. So yeah, I do recommend sea moss. I really do. Add bladderwrack and you cover the whole spectrum because sea moss and Irish moss has all the essential minerals for life. But when you add other things, that the miniature things, it makes it complete. Spring water, alkaline water. I feel like there's absolutely no use for alkaline water because the body can't use any water that doesn't have salt in it. Alkaline water, I've covered this before. Alkaline water was a capitalization off a piggyback off the Dr. Sebi science of the acid alkaline. You know, and what people have to understand, in which a lot of people have covered before, is that 2 alkaline is worse than 2 acid. So there's absolutely you know what alkaline water does? It dehydrates you because the body still has to structure that water. In the alkaline water, the body has to work twice as hard to bring that alkaline water down to 7 pH so it can be used than it does to take sink water and take it up. People say, man, you saying sink water better than alkaline water? I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you what it is. So yeah, the body has to work twice as hard to make that alkaline water acid enough for the body to use. Okay? Don't get caught up in the hype. Great, superior marketing. I keep telling y'all these people are super smart. Oh, that's great. I thought I had something. That's great. But yeah, these people are super smart. They're super ahead of you, and they're going to utilize everything to capitalize to take more money out of your community. So yeah, alkaline water is a waste. That's why it went from being super expensive to being just as cheap as regular water because the gig is almost up. Anybody still on that acid alkaline water shit, they very late to the party and have wasted a whole bunch of money. Where we at? Yeah, no Cyprian. Yeah, I know Ishmael. See, you gotta understand something. My man, Zilla Training, go check him out. Zilla Training. Boys go over there, man. Them boys be over there. You see what I'm saying? We 3 degrees separated. I'm telling you. You see how that works? You know what I mean? So we 3 degrees separated. Yeah, don't fall for that acid alkaline water. You know, spring water is a shortcut, but the body still has to structure the spring water because they artificially bring the water up to pH or down to pH. Okay, hydration is very simple. Okay, you set your day by making the first intake of water the first thing you should put in your mouth is salt water. So what I'm saying is, when you get up, most people, they want to go and they want to put that sink water in their mouth to rinse their mouth out and brush their teeth. What I'm telling you to do is go and get you a big glass or a big container, put you some sea salt in it, get you some boiling water, pour that water in there, shake it up, take that in the bathroom and set it in the bathroom somewhere. So when you get up in the morning, the first sip of water that you wash your mouth out with is salt water. Wash your mouth out with salt water. You can brush your teeth with the salt water. You can, if some people who feel like they have to have a natural toothpaste, use a natural toothpaste, whatever. The first water that you put in your mouth needs to be salt water. So when you go in the kitchen, you're going to add your pinch of salt, your lemon, and your warm water to your cup, mix it up, and drink it. The first type of water you want to drink, you want it to be salt water. What that does is, once you get salt in the body, salt, number one, builds the stomach acid. Number two, it allows the stomach to continue to self-clean, because you shouldn't be eating anything right away until the organs are ready to digest food. And if you put cold water in the body first thing in the morning, it seizes up everything. But if you put warm, salty water, which is what the body wants, in the body first thing in the morning, you prepare. And even some people, I tell them to put a pinch of cayenne pepper in that same water. That salty lemon water, you can put some cayenne pepper in there too to heat you up, especially in the wintertime. It's going to be vital in the wintertime. I often change the protocols for my people in the winter and the summer because of what's up, nephew? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. So oftentimes in the summertime and in the wintertime, in the summertime, I might tell people to just go with the cooling fruit. So if you have water, warm, salty water in the morning with the lemon in the summertime to get your digestive tract ready, that's cool. But in the wintertime, I might say you have your warm, salty lemon water, add a pinch of cayenne. That's going to heat the body up. Not only that, Nate, you tell your people once they add that cayenne to the water early in the morning, it vasodilates the blood vessels to make you less susceptible to heart attacks, strokes, and things like that, because it opens the blood, vasodilates the blood vessels immediately. Then after that, whatever your nutritional regimen is, after you do that, you can do it, because now the digestive tract is ready to accept the nutrition that you're going to put in it. Because now, don't forget, you've been fasting overnight, so you've been sleeping, so the body has been cleaning. That warm water is going to prepare for digestion. I recommend another 8 to 10 ounces of water to get the lymphatics moving, to move the trash out that your body dumped yesterday. A lot of people don't wake up and shit immediately. Some people, they have to get that warm water in, they have to move around and then get that hot water in, then they go shit. You see? So I tell people, if you're not constipated, make sure you use the bathroom first before you go and put something else in. A lot of people, they just get up, pee, go through their ritual, never use the bathroom, and then start throwing things back into the body. So as the body starts to digest that, it halts a lot of other processes. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to rush the process. So in the wintertime, just imagine if it's cold. In the wintertime, you just have this warm, salty water. You got this cayenne pepper. Your body's heating up. You go out in the cold. Then you go eat, but you haven't used the bathroom yet. We got issues there. You see what I'm saying? You have metabolic issues. That over time, it creates metabolic issues, and we want to avoid those. You see what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I changed the protocols according to season and according to what you do. Like, you know, the athletes, they have to have a different type of regimen for healing, because the healing process has to take place in 24 hours. We have to get the quickest healing process done in 24 hours. Whereas a person that is just stressed out and going to the gym, working out, I got a 48-hour window to get that healing process started. But if you're not using the bathroom, that takes that healing process from 48 hours to 72 hours to 4 days, 5 days, things like that. You see what I'm saying? Yellow number 5, not red. Yellow number 5. Yellow number 5. Yellow number 5 absolutely destroys the libido. It wrecks the hormonal system. And yeah, Mountain Dew was the very first experiment they threw in the hood. You remember back in the day, the hood had a Sprite Mountain Dew campaign lodged against it. That's because that yellow number 5 is, as it was trying to, what they call chemically castrate us, is what they was really trying to do. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, anything with yellow number 5, any of the dyes and stuff like that, Also, you got to get you some activated charcoal. Activated charcoal is what I use to get a lot of things out of the body. It's just a specific way in which I use it, because anybody can just grab charcoal, take it. But what happens is, if you destroy that good gut bacteria, you start developing immune problems. You start developing allergies. You start developing a whole bunch of issues. So it's got to be a certain way that you use it. You see what I'm saying? Anybody, I see a whole bunch of Instagrams talking about get this charcoal and cleanse. And then when they create an interruption in the gut bacteria, and they can't realize why they having rashes, or why they breaking out, or why they start having these funguses, it's because you didn't do it properly. And then on top of that, you're not hydrated, you're constipated, you're not getting good sleep. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's distilled water and charcoal, and it's some other stuff. Don't forget the other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, yellow number 5, it wrecks the libido. I'm living proof because I used to drink. What's going on, Water? What's down, baby? Good to see you in the building, brother. Your other teammates need to be in here. You know what I'm saying? But the aluminum dyes, they wreck libido. Eating too often, too much, wrecks the hormonal system. Stress wrecks the hormonal system. All right, let me explain to y'all something about stress. A lot of people don't understand that the reason why ED became like a really big problem is because as a society, we became the most highly stressed out people on the planet when social media became a thing. When social media became a phenomenon, the stress levels went through the roof and the sale of Viagra went up. You see what I'm saying? It correlates. Not only that, they propagated a fat-free diet. So number one, you can't build steroid hormones or man hormones without cholesterol. So they went fat-free. Then what's the next thing they went vegan vegetarian. Then they went in the manner of total dehydration. Now you gotta understand something. You were already having these dehydration problems before all of this stuff became an issue. And we had already had healing processes and healing crises before this because we grew up in the hood. Survival itself was a stressor. You see what I'm saying? So we had to do a lot of things just to survive. Those are high stressors. That wrecks your libido system. That wrecks your hormonal system. So then you have, no fat. Then they tell you too much sugar is toxic, so you're in a brain fog. Only reason sugar is toxic because your liver is clogged up, because the liver turns the sugar into glycogen that goes into the muscle. The muscle can't perform the way it's supposed to because you don't have the carbon. Now there's carbon-based being and there are carbon people. If you're black, you're carbon. I don't care if you mix, whatever it is, you're carbon because the melanin is in the blood. Melanocytes are in the skin determining how dark or light you are. Just because a person is light-skinned doesn't mean he's not, as black as the next person, because it's in the central nervous system, not in the skin. So you got carbon and carbon base. Sugar is pure carbon. So now you have kids who aren't supposed to have this amount of sugar. You give them this amount of sugar. Creates it excites them too much to where they have this burnout. That's when you have the ADDs and all this other type of stuff. Okay, now fast forward that. You come up as an adult and you triple and quadrupling that. But guess what you're not doing? You're not doing any fucking thing. Carbon, when you get that pure sugar in the body, sugar is designed to be burned. Period. It's a carb. It's a carbohydrate. And here's the thing about it. It's a carb. Carb is energy. Hydrate requires water. So you're dehydrated, eating sugar, doing nothing. You're compounding the problem of a metabolic disease. This is how diseases started. This is why sugar got such a bad rap. Because of people who wanted to have their cake, literally, have their cake and eat it too. Not get up off the fucking couch and move around to burn the energy. If you don't burn the sugar, guess what? It becomes toxic because the brain only uses sugar. It only uses glucose for energy. Although it is made out of fat, I fix athletes' brains with fat. The brain is guarded by a blood-brain barrier that's very peculiar. So no, you just can't eat any kind of fat, coconut oil, and butter and fix the brain. That's not how it works. You got to cross the blood-brain barrier, and there's a particular way you have to do that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I do for athletes who start having that CTE, start having early onset things like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up getting, that's how sugar ended up getting a bad rap. When I see people say I'm on a sugar-free diet, I'd be like, okay, see, that's the thing. Another thing, we have to learn to stay in our lane. I'm not going to downplay somebody who's on a sugar-free diet because they may have had a something bad happen to them with this sugar-free, with sugar. Because they were sitting on the fucking couch, drinking sodas, not doing nothing. What's going on, big dog? Not doing nothing, not burning up the energy. Listen, it's called carbohydrate for a reason. I'm gonna just be as blunt as possible. Carbs are your energy source. Hydrate means water. Energy, water. No, I'm not finna get cussed out at this moment, Bo. You're not finna do it. I'm not. I'll call you later. Cause I gotta go. Anyway, but it's carbs. Carbs are energy. If you're taking carbs and you're not moving, you're doing yourself a disservice. It's metabolic disease. It's metabolic issues. If you're taking these carbs and you're dehydrated, then if you're taking carbs and drinking water and not moving, you're also doing yourself a disservice. This shit has to be done this particular type of way. Now, I'm making it very easy. I'm giving you the layman's terms. Putting this shit in play is different. You see what I'm saying? It's a little different. Because you got people that go out on their own and they create metabolic problems and they say, well, I'm drinking plenty of water. I get that all the time. Dog, I'm drinking plenty of water. How can I get hydrated? Well, if you're drinking water and you're peeing, then you're not getting hydrated. You're just funneling out the minerals that you got from your food. Okay, hold on. Y'all really, all right, I'm gonna get both of y'all. Let me get cussed out first. Let me get cussed out
first. What's up, brother? How you? Everything good? Yeah. What they talk about, man? You gonna open some shit up? What's going on? Oh, what's up, bud? I ain't even recognize y'all niggas with these masks. Take that shit off, man. Shit killing me with these goddamn masks, bro. Shit. So, bro, listen. I hear what you're giving the people, right? Why don't you go ahead and let them know that I'm your guinea pig for the last 20 years, man? Just go ahead and let them know, man, I'm a guinea pig for the last 20 years. You've been experimenting on me for 20 fucking years. Literally. I'm about to be 45 years old. I don't get fucking dehydrated. My fucking nutritionist is the best in the world, man. Like, I really don't like he giving y'all this free game. Like, I don't like it. But somebody got to do it. Why not him? But at the same time, y'all got to understand that this man need to be compensated for this shit. Because y'all only asking all these goddamn questions, and y'all want all these goddamn answers.
That's that Dade County coming out.
You dig what I'm saying? Which he don't have a problem giving y'all this information. The sad thing about it is he giving his information. Some of you motherfuckers ain't even using it. So, to be clear, I'm his guinea pig for the last 20 years, literally. At 45 years old, I listen to everything this brother tells me. So I can walk around like this.
I'm coming, dog. I'm coming, man. I'm trying to.
I got the 5 nutritionists in the world, man. I've been telling him he's the best for the last 20 years, and he just don't want to recognize it.
Hey, man, I'm okay, man. I'm all right. I'm all right.
So again, people, the information y'all get is very vital, very important. It's very vital that you do. I got a 254-mile bike ride coming up. My nutritionist changed my whole diet just so I can make this fucking ride.
That's right.
Mind you, people, I don't eat pork. I'm not too familiar with meat anymore either, but due to the fact what I have to do, my nutritionist got to eat pork. You got to eat meat.
Gotta take care of the stomach, man. Hey, let me finish this up, bro, because I gotta go.
Apply it to your motherfucking regimen. Apply it to your lifestyle. Trust it. Every day. I gotta get back to the clients, man. I just want to tap in real quick, bro.
Early.
Because you keep getting me live with information, and people still asking questions. The information you give, why are you people asking questions? We're giving you the information. So, hey, man, this shit is simple, man.
That's right.
Pay fucking attention.
Pay attention. Early.
I'm out.
All right. Hey, man. And listen, we leaving the planet at an alarming rate, black men. We leaving the planet at an alarming rate. I don't care about the cause. We're leaving the planet at an alarming rate. Send me another one. Send me another one. Yeah, you know, Bo, he an action figure, man. Bo built like an action figure, dog. Listen, we're leaving the planet at an alarming rate, bro. And my duty as a brother, I'm all y'all brother, man. I'm all y'all brother. Some of y'all call me Unc because I'm an old dude. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'm all y'all brother. Period. End of story. And as y'all brother, it is my duty to just give you the information. If you have a problem utilizing the information or putting the information together, that's where the support comes in. See, there's a reason why I don't charge people. This is the reason why Bo always cussing me out. Bo gives a service. He's a personal trainer. That is a service. That is his job. That is his dedication, right? That is his passion. This is my job. This is my job. What I'm giving to y'all is my passion. See how that works? Bo has to charge people to train them because that is his job and his passion. They say, do your passion, it'll never become a job. I taught him that. This is my job. People say, why you working, Mac? Because I want to work. My man, China Mo, G.A. China Mo asked me a long time ago, he said, bro, what are you doing here? Why are you here? I said, I'm here because of y'all. I'm here for y'all. This is the path and the destiny that was chosen for me. This shit that I'm doing right now is my passion. This provides for my family. That's fine. I keep mine separate. A lot of people want to be in their passion, making income. But what happens is what happens to a lot of people who start doing their passion, and their passion becomes political. It then becomes a job to do your passion. Anytime you involve commerce or currency, your passion is taken from you and put in the hands of the government by monitoring you. You got to pay taxes, you got to file taxes, you got IRS problems, you got to get a new business license. It becomes politics. I don't like politics. I don't like to deal with politics. And when you include someone else's property, which is what money is, money doesn't belong to you. It is a currency used for public and private exchange. That's theirs. It doesn't belong to you. My mind, my thoughts, my words They belong to me. As soon as you hear them, until you say them to yourself, they're just an atmosphere, because your subconscious mind only hears your voice. So until you verbally convince yourself that what I'm saying to you, once you say that to yourself and your subconscious minds transmutate those words into something beneficial to you, then those same words that I said that belong to me, they now belong to you because they are unique to you. They're no longer my words because you said them to yourself. This is the reason why my live streams are called Talking Fiction. Because what I'm telling you is fiction until you tell yourself and make it real. It's been great. Y'all know the motto, man. Got to get back to moving America. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know the motto. Babe, what's the motto? She got on me yesterday because I asked Sip. Babe, what's the motto? What's the motto? Y'all know the motto. Be great. Thank y'all for tuning in to your boy early, never late.